The Bob Marshall Wilderness Area is a congressionally designated wilderness area located in the western Montana region of the United States. It's named after Bob Marshall, an early forester in the federal government, conservationist and co-founder of the Wilderness Society. In the 1930s, while working for the Forest Service, Marshall was largely responsible for designation of large areas to be preserved as roadless within lands administered by the Forest Service. He achieved this through promulgation of various regulations. Formally designated in 1964, the Bob Marshall Wilderness Area extends some 60 miles along the Continental Divide and consists of over 1 million acres. As directed by the Wilderness Act of 1964, the Bob, as it's informally known, is to remain roadless. The only permanent structures here are some old ranger stations and horse bridges. It is the 5th largest wilderness in the lower 48 states. 5 ranger districts which administer the Bob manage some 2,900 kilometers of trail. That's nearly 1,900 miles. The trails, ranging in altitude of 4,000 to more than 9,000 feet, are open to foot and stock use only. A long escarpment, known as the Chinese Wall, averages 1,000 feet high from its base and extends 22 miles. With its numerous waterfalls, lakes, and dense forests, the wilderness is prime grizzly bear habitat. U.S. Forest Service claims the population density of this species is higher in the Bob than can be found anywhere else inside the United States, outside the greater Yellowstone ecosystem or Alaska. The Bob is also home to many other large mammals, such as moose, elk, black bear, mountain goat, bighorn sheep, wolverine, cougar, Canadian lynx, and wolf. Bald eagles, osprey, pelican, and trumpeter swan are just a few of the bird species found. This dense, old-growth forests are dominated by Douglas fir, larch, and spruce. Forest fires have changed large areas in the wilderness complex in recent years. Wilderness areas do not allow motorized or mechanical equipment, including bicycles and hang gliders. Camping and fishing are allowed. Fishing requires a state license. There are no roads, and there is no logging or mining in compliance with the Wilderness Act. Some administrative cabins constructed in the early 1920s afford refuge for trail crews and wilderness rangers. Wilderness areas within national forests and Bureau of Land Management areas allow hunting in season. The wilderness, along with the adjoining Scapegoat and Great Bear Wilderness, make up the Bob Marshall Wilderness Complex, with components administered by the Lolo, Flathead, Helena, and Lewis and Clark National Forests, respectively. All 3 wildernesses total over 1.5 million acres. The wilderness is located in parts of 6 neighboring counties and lies mostly within Flathead National Forest and partially within Lewis and Clark National Forest. If you're interested in a challenging hike, the wilderness can be accessed by trails via foot travel or on horseback from surrounding roads. The wilderness is approximately 60 miles west of Great Falls, Montana, 50 miles north of Missoula, and 30 miles east of Kalispell. All of these communities have airports with commercial flights. Be sure to check out our videos on Flathead Lake and famous flathead cherries.
And I feel like New York City. Get me to the farm. Get me to the farm. Get me to the farm.